Good morning, everyone. Welcome to WIP It Real Good Wednesday. And I'm your host, Miss Priss, from Miss Priss's Diamond Painting Boutique. How's everybody doing? Yeah, it's been a few days. I've been taking some time to really work on some of my WIPs. I've got a lot that I want to share with you. But you know, I always look at my hands and I'm like, oh, my hands need some love and attention. It's time for me to go and get a retouch, or whatever you call it when you get your nails done again. So they're growing out nicely, and I'm liking this color for the summer. So when I go back, I'm going to get the same color. But anyway, that's not why you're here. You're here to hear about WIP It Real Good Wednesday at my boutique. So anyway, I'm doing a lot. Let me show you what I've got going on here. I've been working on Shimmering Succulents by Peggy Collins, and I've got a lot done. So, as you can see, I'm pretty much 75% done. I've got 4 quarters, 3 of them are almost done. I would say 65% done. So this is finished. Down here is finished. Down here is almost finished. And then I have this section up here, which I hope to get finished by at least tomorrow. So this is what how I've organized everything. Okay. I've been using this organizer system that I got from Amazon. I don't know the name of it. It just came in a clear plastic and I don't know. But it's working really well because everything is poured out. And then in order for me to get use of my trays that I bought recently, I just move it from, let me pick this up again. I move a tray from my system out of the system, and I pour the contents into the pretty decorative tray. So it's like an extra step, but it's really not. And this gives me the opportunity to use my system, to use my pretty trays and all that good stuff. And I bought a stand because I could not find my stand that I've had, a vintage stand that I've had for like 27 years that I got from Dollar Tree. And I was going to put my cards, as I work on a kit, I was going to put my cards on the stand, but I couldn't find it. So I had to end up buying this. And it's clear plastic. It's pretty. I like it. It serves its purpose. So it's off camera. You can't see it now. I also, let me show you what I did. Hold on. So this is what I did. I mounted Princess Lulu on matte boarding, whatever it is, the matte thing, the matte board that you mount pictures on. I mounted her. I didn't do such a great job, but I did it anyway, nonetheless. And I put some mounting tape on the back, and I put her on my wall, and I love it. I also bought some small knitting needles from Michaels. This is the Loops and Threads brand. I bought some double pointed knitting needles in size 1 and 2 so that I can start working on my Barbie knitting. Okay, I haven't decided what will be my first project that I'm going to do, but I'll figure that out. So anyway, at the end of this video, you're going to see where the gentleman's car was picked up. So this is what happened. So I went to Michael's the other day to buy my knitting needles and the mat board. And when I got back home, it was day 9. Which one am I working on? I'm working on letter J. It was day 9, and the car was still sitting outside. So I was thinking to myself, when are they going to move the car? When is he going to come and get his car, is what I was saying to myself, wishing all the best. And so I got home from Michael's, and I see a tow truck. And he's just sitting there right in front of my house. And I'm like, well, he's not coming for my car. So he rolls down the window, the tow truck driver, and he says, do you know if this is the car I'm supposed to take? And I'm thinking to myself, don't you have that information? Anyway, so I said, well, here's the story. This car has been sitting here for 9 days. The driver was taken away by EMS. And he says, yeah, I think this is the right car. So I said to him, so do you know anything about the owner of the car? Do you know how he's doing? He says, all I know is that the family called me and asked me to come pick up the car. So whenever a statement starts with the family requested, so I'm not putting, I don't know. I don't know how the gentleman is doing. But his car is gone, and I was protecting his car. I was watching it, making sure that this is a great neighborhood that I live in. I mean, I've left my garage door open overnight. And it was left open overnight. And then the next day, we had a tornado, and I did not know that my garage door was open during the tornado. All I know is that I went to sit inside the, what do you call it? The delivery man's bathroom, the half bath down on the main floor. I went in there during the tornado. I closed the door and I was like, oh my God, this is really bad. This is really bad. Well, when it was all over, I went into the garage and saw that the garage door was open. There was a lot of debris inside the garage, but everything that I owned was still in the garage. Nobody took anything. I went to look at the camera and realized that the garage door had been open for 2 days. So my point being that, this is a great neighborhood. People mind their business. It's very quiet. Everything is safe. So when I say I was watching the man's car, I was just making sure that everything was good, that nobody was bothering his car, but nobody was going to bother the car because it's a great neighborhood. And so the tow truck driver was just sitting there. I guess he was waiting to talk to somebody. I don't know. But I felt sad. I feel a little bit of emotion now, knowing that the gentleman that owned the car didn't come back to get his car, and that his family requested that the car be picked up. So that ends that chapter in that story, and we move on. So I have, today's the 20, what is today? I don't know what today's date is. Is it the 22nd? The 23rd, maybe. So I have a few more days to get this done by my mom's birthday, which is July 31st. And it will be done. I'm hoping that I'll have it finished by tomorrow. This is an easy canvas to work on. The only thing is I ran out of drills for the letter P, and I see that they are on the way, that they are en route. So hopefully I'll have them today or tomorrow. And then I can fill in right here. Can you see that? This is where I need to fill in, and up here. And let's see, I thought I saw some up here in this quadrant, but I guess not. I guess I'm wrong. I don't see any letter P's. But yeah. So I'll be able to get this completed, and I hope that I don't run out of any more drills. So I'll finish with the J's here, and then I've got to work on, let's see, what do I call these? I call these my upper triangles, my anchors, my backwards check marks, my W's, and my about face. I call these my about face or my U-turns. And what else? I have my number 5s. Where are my number 5s? Oh, my number 5s are over here. And my letter X's. Where are my X's? X marks the spot. Where is X? I pulled it out because I saw it. It's so funny how your eyes play tricks on you. I don't know. You probably see it and I don't. So I've got the X's, the lowercase e's, which is here. Where's the X? Oh, up in here. Here's the X's up in here. My number 5s, my lowercase e's, my anchors. My anchors are here and down here, and my J's. And then I don't know. I'm not really sure what that says up there. Then I'll be finished. Okay. So that's part 3 of WIP It Good Wednesday, and I'll be right back with part 4. Okay, everyone, I'm back. I was looking at the canvas. When we last spoke, I was working on this quadrant, and I finished. Look at those colors. They're so beautiful. And that gold, I don't know, the gold that's outlining, it's causing like the, oh goodness, what do you call that kind of design? I can't remember. Anyway, so pretty. But this is what caught my eye. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you can see the shimmer in that drill. Oh my gosh, it is so pretty. So pretty. Let me see if I turn off the light. I don't know. Anyway, I'm almost done. I just have these 3, because this and this makes 1. So these 3 boxes left. It took me 3-4 hours to do this entire section. But y'all, I'm just loving this. It's so pretty. I wish you could see the sparkle and the shine. Maybe that helps a little bit. Yeah, I think that's helping. But in that blue, oh my goodness, it is so stinking gorgeous. This is a beautiful canvas. The only problem I'm running into is I ran out of drills. And I can't track it because it's saying on UPS that the track number is invalid. So I don't know what that means. So I'm just going to have to go and look and see by my door every day if the package came. But I'm really enjoying this. Again, this is Shimmering Succulents. by Peggy Collins, offered by Diamond Art Club. Gorgeous. Okay, so I'm downstairs and I'm working on Spring Fairy by Geneva Bowers. So I hadn't worked on this in about a month. So I was working on this section here last night. I did all of this last night. And oh, what a mess. It's a mess. But anyway, what I plan to do is I plan to go up on the top here and work on the top and get all of that 310 out the way, and then work my way down to the peacock, then over to her gown, down over to the flowers on the side, and then work my way back up and do her chair that she's sitting on, and I'll be finished. So I'm thinking it's going to take me about another month to finish, but I'm having fun with it. It's a lot of fun to work on. My last two kits were round drills, so I had to get, and I put this to the side, so I had to get reacquainted with working with square drills. But I love it. So fun, so fun. These drills are wonderful. I mean, they are just so nicely packed together. There's no gapping. Now, I don't know what it looks like if I put this on a light board, but from what I can tell and what I think I'm seeing through the viewfinder on my camera is that everything is sitting together nicely. I really love this peacock. Peacock is very pretty. I love these special drills. Beautiful, beautiful. Are you seeing those? Very nice, very nice. And it outlines the entire canvas. It goes all the way around. So it's just really fun. It's fun to work on. So, and this is my system. You know, it's one of the first. I didn't have enough trays, so I've just got everything lined up, and whatever is still not in a tray is going into a baggie. But yeah, so I'm working on that. So that's part 4. Now let's go to part 5 of WIP It, what did I call it? WIP It Good Wednesday. Okay, I'm back. So as part of my Christmas in July, I'm going to be doing Carola's Peanuts Diamond Art Club kit. So I've unboxed it, but I have not. It smells good in here. What is that? I'm not burning anything. So I've got these drills. Oh, let's see. I have the canvas hanging up in the other room in the closet. So let's see how many. Oh, that's not what I want. Hold, please. Okay, I'm back. So this is a very small canvas. It is 13 by 13, and it has, oh my, why is it so dark? And it has only 14 colors. So I'm going to use the box that it came with, and I'm going to use the baggies to kit up. Okay. And then I'm going to store the baggies one by one in here, going this way, vertically. I can't get the bag open. Oh, don't you hate when these things happen? Why can't I do this? This is live. This is what happens when you're going live. All right, so, I mean, if I don't have enough baggies, I've got plenty of extras laying around the house. So, let me get my scissors. Where's my scissors? Where's my stuff? I can't find my stuff. Why can't I find any of my stuff? Oh, I know why. Because I was cutting my hair last night and I couldn't find my regular scissors, so I used my craft scissors. It did a really good job. Hold, please. Okay, I found my scissors. Let me tell you about these Tim Holtz scissors. I bought these about 10 years ago. I've never had to sharpen them. They cut through anything. They are really worth the money. If you're looking for a good craft scissor, they're very comfortable. I recommend the Tim Holtz. What does that say? Ionic? Tim Holtz Ionic scissors. Definitely worth the money. I paid a lot of money for these. I don't remember how much, but I bought them like 10 years ago. They cut through everything and they don't stick to anything. I don't know what all that stuff there is, but don't pay attention to what I said. Just know that these are some good scissors. They are worth the investment. Yeah, definitely worth the investment. But anyway, okay. So to kit up, this is what I'm going to do. Let me get a pack that has a lot in them. There was there's no labels. I got a medium size thingamahoozy, and I got a thingamahoozy, and a thingamahoozy, and a thingamahoozy, and a hoozle-watsy. Okay, so I got all of that. But I don't have any labels. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to get a marker. Now I've got a lot of markers, but the one thing I can't seem to find is, now I know I have some Sharpies. I know I have Sharpies. Let me look in my closet here. That's pencils. Is this it? Guys, I gotta do a video of all of my bags and the stuff that I have in them. That's a lot of fun. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I have so many things to write with. So many things to write with. And the one thing that I don't have is Sharpies. I just sure I had Sharpies. Oh, what? Man, this is cray-cray. I thought sure I had a Sharpie. Okay, so here's another way we can do this. I'm going to take washi tape and let's see, I need a dark pen to write with. A really dark pen that can withstand washi tape. Oh my gosh. Oh, here's a Sharpie. Okay. All right, so I got a light colored washi tape and a Sharpie. I need to go to the store and buy some Sharpies. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my plastic baggie. I'm going to rip off a piece of washi. If I wanted to be really cute, I would have looked for washi in a nice red color. But girl, I ain't got time. All right, and then I'm going to cut this apart. And I'm going to look for this. This is Z3801. Z3801 is number 13. Okay. So I'm going to take my marker and I'm going to write the number 13. Come on, you can do it. You got this. You can do it. Number 13. And I'm going to get my thingamawhatsy, my funnel. Place my funnel in the baggie. Cut this open. Put this together. Binga bonga boonga. And there you go. And look through there, make sure that there's nothing in there. And that's number 13 out of 14, so it's 14 colors. So I'm going to take it and put it in there. And then they're not going to stand up because it's not enough for them to stand up, but I'll have them laying down. And that's how I'm going to kit up. So I'll be right back as soon as I finish doing all of them. Okay, I'm back. So this is my system. This is how I kitted up Carola's. I had 3 bags of 310, so I repurposed the toolkit bag, and I used that as a baggie. And then I had I had 4 of the number 9, so again, I repurposed the toolkit. Put the number 9 and the symbol. On some of them, they weren't numbers, so some of them were symbols, so I put the symbol. And I had 4 bags of that blue number 9, so that's how I repurposed the 310 and the number 9. And then like number 6 was an arrow, so I put the number and I put the symbol. And I did that for a few others, and that's how I kitted up. So, I'm ready to start, but my back needs a break because I've been at this since 9:30 this morning. So anyway, that's Whip It Good Wednesday. I need to write these things down. Whip It Good Wednesday. I hope that you enjoyed watching. A little later on, I'm going to do, I think I'm going to start working on Lucy. Lucy is one of my favorites, so I'm going to start working on her. And I'm going to go make something to eat. But thank you for watching, and I hope that you're having a good Wednesday. And, yeah, so peace be with you, and remember, Jesus loves you. Bye-bye.